This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
All right, everybody, we're back again.
We're back.
Welcome you to another episode of Weapon H All-in-One Podcast, Wednesday edition.
Tonya and Herm.
Herm and Tonya. Oh boy, we got a little special little episode today. Not only the topic, but this is actually I'm actually up in Jersey for a little while, so we get to spend a whole 2 months. Like, no me leaving, going back, and her coming, and so we gonna see where this ride goes. I'm sure we're gonna have some cold comedy for you out of some of the stuff that's gonna go on through this 2 months.
We already have comedy.
Oh, it's gonna be a test. Okay, well, yeah, put some of that out there. Yeah, like somebody, I know you got somebody in your house. Go, flex your chest. Say what you gotta say.
I'm always welcoming. I'm always happy to have you in our house, in our domain. This feels good.
Yeah, go ahead on.
It's going to be a while that you're here.
Yes.
So there's probably going to be, it's different because you have your car here because we drove from North Carolina to have your car here. So we're good.
Yeah.
So I don't have to run back, let you use the car. So because you're right. So we're good. We were dating and we're in a relationship, but vacation Tonya is different
long
than
distance. Yeah,
right.
That's right. This was because it was the long distance before. So you put on your best behavior because you only had a few days. You got a week. You put on your best behavior. But now it's gonna get real. It's gonna get absolutely real. That first week, all right. Second week, and that third week, by the time that month came, and I'm waiting for this to happen.
No.
Well, I'm gonna see. We're gonna find out.
No.
We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out.
No.
I'll be up in Jersey for 2 months, getting some. So for all my people who the training, I'm in here.
You've been very busy.
Yeah, I have.
Your people keep you very busy.
Yes, I have. So.
But there is an adjustment for you also because you're used to living alone.
Oh, absolutely.
And here we got, kids and stuff going on.
No, there's no. It's probably gonna be the biggest adjustment for me. You just gotta deal with one. I gotta deal with everybody. It's the truth, though. Yeah, and I already know I'm not that easy to deal with. So
I don't find that you're difficult.
Okay, well, we'll see in about a couple weeks.
I think you're a bit loud.
We'll see in a couple weeks. Me, I'm loud.
You like to play your social media stuff very loud.
Yeah, well, sometimes I gotta drown out all those meetings and talking. And women talking on the things. Yeah. So I gotta turn mine up to just kind of keep me going sometimes.
That's not nice.
Well,
that's not nice at all.
You started it. And look at that. Hey, we haven't even talked about the topic yet. Woo, this is gonna be a great 2 months, boy. Let me tell you.
And then you try to take my dog.
Oh no. The dog, that's my boy. I ain't trying to.
I do appreciate you getting up in the morning to walk him.
Yeah, that's my boy.
You didn't walk him this morning, though.
Nah, I didn't walk him this morning. I was busy this morning. I was actually editing that episode I just put out.
But so. I appreciate you, and you're very thoughtful.
Well, thank you.
This is week 2.
Yeah. I meant we should have mentioned it in week 1. We should have mentioned it in week 1, but maybe Meek Mill and Diddy on the brain.
What the heck? What?
Because every time you turn on something, that's what you see.
What you turning on?
As soon as you open up your social media, you're seeing something about Diddy.
I don't see that anymore.
Yeah, well, I do.
I don't.
Maybe because I was following 50. Because 50 just won't be that joke alone. 50 is like the pettiest guy on social media. I mean, like he'll have, that's, for instance, he'll have 5 posts. 3 of them would be about Diddy or something. Well, Diddy and Meek Mill or something like that. So But anyway, yeah, I forgot.
I also want to say, thanks to you, I have won the family bracket with my boys.
In case you guys didn't know, the NCAA, tournament bracket.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am the champion. I beat my boys.
Yeah, knocked them all out.
I am the champion.
I bet your youngest son wish he hadn't told you to go for help now, don't he?
Right, we were in the car. I didn't know it was going to take that long. I said, come on, let's do this bracket on the way to school. He was like, you better get Mr. Herm to help you. I don't have time for this.
64 teams.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's just first
But
round.
I did have some input.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I had a few inputs. Of course, I'm going to, But then that was just for the first round, because once we got through the first 32 games, she was like, all right, you got
Next
it.
year we're going to do the
You got
women's.
it.
That was very exciting.
Oh, the women's was actually a better tournament to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the men's
I
was
wanna
good,
do
but
that.
that women's was.
Yeah, that was
on.
exciting.
A shout out to Dawn Staley. Congratulations, winning your third.
Watch this?
Huh?
Is she gonna watch this?
No.
Why are we shouting her out then?
Because I always I got to give her credit. She's doing her thing down there. Third.
Louis Vuitton, Dawn.
Yeah, the third.
I
championship.
did not realize the history with that woman. Fascinating. She was at Temple. She played with Cheryl Swoops. I didn't realize she played. I didn't realize she was our age. So I'm pretty impressed. And she's been at South Carolina since, 2009?
Yeah. She really took notice because she was on the episode of Martin.
Right. Yeah. All right, well,
But however you got to get it.
However I get it done.
You get it done.
So, yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. But, yeah, very exciting. So, yeah, we're week
Week
two.
Week two, sorry.
We're going
week
into
two.
week 2.
Yeah, well, week 2 by Sunday be over. Oh, yeah, it's only Tuesday. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, so every week we're going to be we can do this live.
Well, this one not live.
Not live. We can do it like
weekly instead of, just
shooting a whole bunch of episodes. Right. So this next week I'll be maybe looking at you like.
But we're going to throw some lives in there as well. We're going to probably try to do those on maybe a Friday or so.
Nobody's looking at social media on Friday. They're out.
What Thursday? I see people doing it all the time. Yeah, they be out looking at their social media, but I get it for its podcast. I get you though. Maybe let's see, because this episode come out on Wednesday, so I just wanted to give it some space. But today we got a nice little topic today. Everybody goes out sometime. We go out, everybody goes out. And we just was sitting one day and we just wondered, like, just because you're in a relationship or whether you're married or whatever the case may be, and you see somebody out that, would be attractive. Is it wrong to be attracted to someone? Not to say you have to act on it, but is it wrong to even be attracted?
You can find someone that you find attractive, but to be attracted to someone, that's pretty strong.
I mean, when you first see somebody, I wouldn't say you just like attracted like that, But
you can be attracted to their beauty, to their
body,
Oh, you're just gonna jump right to body, huh?
I mean, I'm things
I was going to talk about their intellect. You can be attracted.
How you gonna be attracted to the intellect and you ain't said nothing to him yet?
Oh, I thought you'd said something to him already.
Why would you say something to him if you was somebody? we just talking about. We're talking about that's attraction in general. We out, we sit here chilling like we are now, and some guy come in and he looks nice, and
Oh yeah, I can say to myself that he's handsome, and I like his smile, or I like the way he smells. But I don't know if I'm attracted, because I feel like that's saved for who you're with. But I can appreciate someone else, even with women. I can appreciate their, find a woman attractive and recognize their beauty and appreciate it. But attracted, I don't know, because for me, it's more than just physical. It's also the intellect and emotional part.
I would think it's like that for everybody.
Well, you are the one that said, I'm attracted to somebody and I didn't even talk to him, so no.
But no. You can. I'm talking about, but it starts physically most of the time. Vast majority of the time, you can't look at someone and say, "I think she might be smart," or "He might be smart." No, just, he might. Even if he had the smart look, you say something to him, he could be dumb as a brick. Yeah, yeah. So you never know. But typically, the first thing you will see will be like something physical. It could be the hair. It could be the walk. It could be the eyes. I mean, smile. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. But just wanting to know, like, can you still be attracted? And if you are, is it a bad thing?
I mean, we're human. I don't think it's a bad thing. Like when we're sitting at the bar, we're sitting someplace, and I notice women more, and I think more women will agree with me. They'll notice what a woman looks like. I'll look to see if she got a big butt. I'll turn around, then I'll go like this to you. Look, she got a big butt. There's some that find that disrespectful, but if I'm looking, I'm like, "Ooh, look at how big her butt is." I want you to see that too.
Yeah, and then it goes to, is it real?
Right. And then we always say, "Is it real? You think it's real?"
Yeah, And now I guess I'm the connoisseur on that part, but now,
I wouldn't say you're the connoisseur. All right, that's a stretch. Connoisseur.
How many times have I been wrong?
Well, I mean, if you see someone and we don't really know if it's real or fake, we're just guessing.
Yeah, we guessing on. But I usually go. It's a method to me, just guessing though. I don't just look at it and be like,
What's
usually
the method?
I'll look at.
What's the method?
No, I'm saying first thing I'll look is does it match with the body, and that still can be something that can happen. But first I'll look like
that ain't your method. That's everybody's method.
Not
if
really.
The butt is huge and she got these little thin legs,
she can have thick legs, but if they're not toned a certain way, you like, nah, because typically you didn't have a butt that raised like that. Your legs are strong as hell too. They're cut. You don't have a bunch of, flab on your legs and your butt standing.
I mean, they have butt pads though.
Well, that's still under the pretense that's still false then.
Yeah, I mean it's false, but I mean most women, a lot of women probably wear body shapers.
Guys should start wearing those in their pants. See how y'all feel about that.
That would be gross.
What?
To see a print?
Yeah.
I would not like that.
Or just have it there for if you happen to bump up against it, like, ooh.
Well, who is bumping up against somebody?
Man, when you dancing out dance floor, things happen. Now. But anyway.
You sound ridiculous.
Hey, it's no more ridiculous than y'all putting pads here and pads there.
Well, women wear body shapers just to hold it in, stomach in, because there's clothes that we wear that looks better if it's a little bit tighter. Even myself, who is a little bit thinner, has a little bit of a pouch, and I'll wear a body shaper just to make it look nice and accentuate your body.
Okay, that's fine. Why can't we
back in the day, shut up. Back in the day, we would wear slips.
Yeah, I remember those.
We would wear slips.
In the those tight corsets where you can't even breathe.
I mean, I didn't wear anything like that.
Yeah, but I remember those. Yeah.
Right. So we didn't went off on a whole other tangent.
Yeah, but we always gonna circle.
Let's circle back
circle on back. So for me, like. It kind of depends. Like, see, in our situation, it works because we have fun with it. We joke about it. We can talk about it. And like, oh yeah, that one may be attractive, that one not. But most situations, most people don't really like that. They don't like you seeing somebody. And I don't know how it's even possible. I mean, you see, like a lot of times, like you said, women will see it first. And you walk down the street and you see something that's just,
I mean, if
I
see a woman walking by
banging, she got
and you just know, you see,
and then the guy,
like this,
and the guy gotta, right. But hold the thing, but you see it coming, and the guy gotta sit up here and be walking like this. Like,
I don't think it's disrespectful. I
don't see it. I don't see it because they know it's gonna be a whole issue about it.
Right. In my opinion, I don't think it's disrespectful because I enjoy looking at men, women. I'm not disrespectful.
Yeah, well, you just can't be sitting up there like, oh, but I mean, you're going to see it and notice it,
You can't gawk.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. You can't gawk, but I mean, you can see it, notice it. But like I said, I'm fortunate enough where I can.
Fortunate.
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can have jokes about it. Because I would, at times I would get in trouble back in the day about that.
Really?
Oh yeah, because I'm thinking I can say it, oh man, whoa, look at that one. Oh, this is a joke, and they wasn't feeling that too much.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to,
tone it down, huh?
Tone it down a little bit, or just start some stuff. But I tried not to, But then,
I don't think you tried.
Yeah, no, I tried, because and it's funny because now you go all the way to the thing of lying now. Now you go right back to lying again, because now you got to act like I know you was looking at her. No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you can't even sit up because you can't even have the conversation about it, because it felt some kind of way about it, even though it really mean nothing. You have eyes. You're gonna walk. You're gonna see stuff. Imagine when you're not there. You're gonna see stuff. It's the same. You're gonna see stuff, even if you're with somebody. Just it's a way to behave and control yourself and not overdo anything. But you're gonna see stuff.
You're gonna see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, especially in the summertime.
The sundresses.
Sundresses, the next to nothing. Like I was showing you the other day, that Megan Thee Stallion was walking. Yeah. They had a video of her walking at a basketball game, and she had on some jeans, but she had on this shirt where you hit her the wrong way and the whole titty coming out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can appreciate a woman that has a really banging body, and I want to look at, because I don't really think anyone's turning around to take a second look at my behind. So I like I like the body, the backside of a woman, and find what a man will be attracted to. I very rarely have had, I can say probably not, someone has said like that to me. I mean, what? This is me. Two little peanuts. Why are you looking like that?
She is so full of it.
What?
Okay, then what do they do?
What do you mean?
Because I've been out with you, but what do we do?
When they look at me,
they
don't turn around. They'll say, "Oh, you have a pretty smile," or "You have nice hair."
Okay, that's it.
They don't say I have a big butt.
Oh, well, I mean, they don't have to say you have a big butt, but they say and they see other things about you. They definitely, and they definitely look.
No.
Okay.
You think they look at my butt?
You keep on talking about the butt thing. I mean, sure, they would look at any kind of butt, but
nobody has turned around to look at my butt.
There's been plenty.
Oh, you're so kind, but no.
I ain't talking about that.
Don't be rude. That was just a little cough.
Yeah, I know. I ain't want it on me. It dissolve from a tattoo.
Because of my cough?
This stuff just getting on it, all the gawking. No, I'm just go.
My dog doesn't like how you're talking to me like that.
Yeah, I bet. But like I said though, like we were saying, it really is. It depends on the people involved, because everyone is different. But more so than not, I've seen it cause more issues.
When I go to the basketball games, these tournaments,
right?
I guess some people are looking for either a coach or one of the single daddies bringing their kid. And I said to my girlfriend the other day, I'm like, look at her. She had on it just straight spandex, like she just came from the gym, and I know she didn't go to the gym.
Yeah, probably not, because if she did, I don't think she would just come from the gym and go right to the game.
Like it was just I don't know.
They wear spandex. That's what they do.
Right.
They have to, show it off.
Yeah, no, I mean, have at it. I was just a little shocked, and I don't like when they wear panties with that.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Because that just messes up everything.
No, you can't do that.
The visual, and if I see because
you guys see it, and especially if it start bunching up, and you can't do that.
Like, don't do
Ladies,
that.
Please. I mean, I know I'm a guy, but hell, that you can't do that. Yeah, we don't want to see that. You wear the spandex, knock yourself out. But you gotta wear the right. Either it's a thong or nothing.
Thong or nothing.
Yeah, that look crazy. It really does. I've seen women with granny panties and got a tights over top of them. I'm like,
it just messes up everything.
Yeah. So You don't even want to say nothing after a while. You're like, I mean, that's like if you saying when you see that and you're like, yeah, I'm good. I mean, everything was looking right. Ooh, okay, yeah, right.
You doing all that?
Woman, you just missed the whole part of me saying if you were single, didn't you?
Oh,
I'm sure you did.
I didn't hear that part because all I heard was,
I
you know.
I know. So let's get on here and start some mess all the time.
Me?
Not listening. I said you're single. You looking up there.
You
So
weren't
again,
talking
I'm going
loud
back.
enough. You weren't projecting your voice.
I bet I wasn't. I bet I was, but you heard I was at the same tone that whole time. But you heard the
right
ass
because
part.
then you were
heard
like
looking at that ass. You heard all that part though, right?
Whatever.
But anyway, talking as you looking and you're like, oh my God, that's looking tough. Okay. Then
You actually do that as a single person?
Lord,
As a single person, you do that.
You doing this to yourself. You don't say it out loud, but you looking. You like, okay.
Oh, because you just like, ooh, I'll look at
okay,
that.
You're looking at that like, oh yeah, okay.
You
okay.
scrunch your face up like that?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But if it's worth it, yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. And then you see the bunch up in the back. You're like,
well, I thought you said you had a poker face. So you looking at this woman, you like, oh yeah, that's
well,
cool.
no,
yeah.
if she's looking at me, that poker face is just like.
Oh,
but if nobody's looking at me, you know, you do what you do.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah, well, yes, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. You know full well, yes, you do. You know, I'll be all that. You know,
Well, you just gave me a whole face like.
What?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks creepy.
Oh my God. You and this creepy word. You can't do nothing anymore, huh?
If I saw a man looking at me like that,
Ain't
I'm
nobody
walking
you're
right
not gonna
past.
see him looking at you like that. That's the whole
Because
point.
they don't look at me anyway, right?
Oh God, no. Here we go. We're not about to do that. Because when someone is, you know, if you're trying to catch eye contact, it's a different eye contact. It's a different look than when you're just looking and they just happen to be checking it out on your own. You're just checking it out from far. But when you want them to actually make some eye contact, no, you're not. You're not doing all that.
I hope not.
No.
Women don't like that.
Of course, but that's for us to have to ourselves or with the fellas.
I mean,
you know, y'all have different looks when y'all out with the girls and y'all see y'all say stuff. Yeah,
I don't have no look. We're very, very, very discreet. Men are not. Yeah, it's the truth. I'm discreet.
So that's what you call it. Y'all flirtatious. Y'all about as flirtatious. Let a waiter or bartender or something like that. Y'all flirty as hell.
We gotta get the free drinks.
Okay then, there you go. Thank you. But you're flirty.
We're just
you flirt.
Know,
y'all have
your
your way of doing it.
Yes.
Y'all have your way of doing it. We have
a little bit more subtle.
No, it's not subtle.
It's subtle.
No, it's not subtle.
It is subtle.
It's not subtle. It is not subtle. It's very noticeable. Y'all just, you know, feel y'all better at it. I mean, because, you know, I guess you are. It's something to an extent. But when you're interested in somebody, there's two different sides to the approach. When you're looking from afar, you know, it's different than when you're actually looking in an interest, type of manner. Yeah. So there you.
You don't even know what you're over there doing right now.
Yes, I do.
I
know when I'm looking, and I know when I may try something. But I'm a watcher anyway. Like I'm an observer. Like I observe them, their mannerisms, and how they act before I approach anybody anyway. Yeah, I've always been like that. I'm an observer.
Did you observe me?
Yeah, we were in class. Remember? I observed him, let me see if she answered some questions.
I wasn't answering any questions.
Nothing. That's why I was like, damn, I can't even find out if she had a brain or nothing. But I'm gonna sit there and I'll figure it out. I'm sitting there answering questions in class. She's answering nothing.
No, I wasn't answering anything.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, well, let me just.
Because I had to commute. So look for a parking spot. You just rolled out of bed and went to class.
Threw on sweats.
Yeah.
That's how we did it.
All right. Well, I actually had to get dressed and find a parking spot at Kane.
Okay.
And that was no easy feat.
Okay. What did I have to do with you answering questions in class, though?
Because then I probably was thinking about I had to go to work after class. I also worked. Did you work?
Nah, I had basketball practice.
I worked.
Yeah, well, I had basketball practice.
Yeah, we led
That's
a
a
very
job.
different
That was a whole, that was a whole
college
job.
experience.
That's a whole job in and itself. I worked in the summers though, but during season, no, because it wasn't gonna happen. We had too much to do.
Right, we're not even going to talk about what you had to do.
That's right. Everybody always with that stuff, boy. You get your behind out there and run up and down that court for 2 hours and see how your ass feel.
Just like you just had me doing this exercise.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Now imagine 3-4 times that.
I like the group setting. I don't like with one-on-one with you, because you're actually not very nice.
I'm nice. I'm just going. I'm more focused. I gotta stay on just one person. It's easier. You ain't making no mistakes when it's one-on-one.
No, it's no mistake. So I need my girls back tomorrow.
Well.
But I got to get this body right, so I had to get on today by myself. By myself.
Yeah, so she can be the one. She wanna turn a few heads, so she can walk by.
I'm just worried about my back, because this isn't gonna get big. I'm not gonna go from an A to a D, so I might as well just keep it at an A.
You went from a C to A.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go up at this point. I'm 50-something years old, so right now I'm just gonna concentrate on my back.
Okay.
My back and my shoulders.
Do the arms and shoulders. You can always do the triceps.
Yeah, so I'm wear dresses, back all out. This will be all covered.
All right.
I got a plan.
Sounds like you got one.
I got a plan.
But as you can see, even between us, and we communicate a lot, you can see that there are definitely differences of opinions on that subject matter. And imagine that just like we have fun with it and we don't even have an issue with it, but we do still have a difference of opinion, even though we, get along and we, for the most part, we agree, but we have
don't
difference
really
of
agree
opinion.
Sometimes.
No, but we have, as I said,
We have a difference of opinion.
of
We
it.
laugh.
But for the instant, we can laugh about it and we can discuss it. We're not getting mad about it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So even with that, but even with us having an open line of communication and laughing about it, we still had some disagreements. So imagine when it's someone that doesn't like it at all. And I just feel that the communication part, if you're communicating, it shouldn't be, but we can't speak for everybody, because some people just do not think it should happen. And I don't understand how, because it's really that's really a tricky, slippery slope, because you, like we said earlier, you have eyes. So how do you navigate seeing someone that would be attractive, and like you saying, being able to, what was the word you used? Acknowledge? Not, you didn't say acknowledge, but appreciate without it becoming an issue? Or do you have to always sit back and act like you didn't see it? And that goes on both sides, where the woman sees something, she got to act like she didn't see it, or the guy sees something, he got to act like he don't see it. What do you think would be the best way of handling that situation?
Whatever works for them.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be in a relationship where my man tells me, I only have eyes for you. I don't see anything else. I think that sounds crazy.
Untruthful. Now he might not have eyes for them as far as wanting them. He might not have eyes for them as far as wanting to be with that person, but you have to, it's kind of hard to act like it's not there.
I saw a man at my son's school, and I didn't really know him that well, but every time I saw him, we had to keep introducing ourselves, because I guess we forgot, like, oh, I'm so-and-so's mother, oh, I'm so-and-so's dad. And he said, yeah, my wife got me trained. I don't remember any women. I was like, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, well, sometimes
I didn't like that. I'm like, train your dog? Are you a dog? No.
No, I mean we already.
So
I mean,
I thought that was, you know,
a bit much.
it was a bit much. He's, you know, I'm not. In fact, it was quite rude because I knew who he was, but I felt like I had to keep introducing myself. I'm like, oh, I'm so and so's mom, and he just.
Especially in that kind of situation. I mean, it's just.
He said, oh yeah, my wife got me trained. I don't look at any women.
I don't
you.
think I'm buying that anyway.
Right, I just thought it was insane.
But, yeah.
And I know the mother, so I'm like, oh.
Oh, so it made sense.
Made a little bit of sense.
Oh boy. Well, that's that. I'm looking more. That's an insecurity thing.
Right.
But you know, each his own. I mean, some people just gonna be like.
So
that,
now when I see him,
I can't deal with that.
I don't even go up and say anything. I'm just let me stay clear of you.
Right now, see, yeah, I don't know. You just now you can't speak to people. You can't communicate with.
My wife has me trained.
Trained to do what?
Right.
You remembered enough to say that she had you trained, so you knew what you was doing.
Crazy.
Yeah, he knew. He remembered. He remembered. Or he wouldn't have said it.
Right.
So it's just a role that he thought he was playing, but it ain't going over nobody. But again, as you see how that can cause a lot of chaos. So I would just love to see what those comments are going to look like on this one. Because it definitely will be interesting, and we'll definitely get in the comments and try to get back and get some feedback and go back and forth and kind of see where people feel about that one. And we've been doing it. Again, I want to thank you guys because you have been getting in those comments a little more and been expressing your opinions, and keep them coming. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining us for another episode, Weapon Nature All in One podcast with
Tonya and Herm.
So make sure to subscribe, like, hit those notifications, get in those comments, and keep building this community. When you say
hit those notifications, what does that mean?
It's a notification bell. This is on the YouTube at least. It's a notification bell. What you do, once you hit that, it'll notify you every time a new episode come out. It'll send you like a email or text, whatever you have for your YouTube channel. Yeah. So it makes sure people know that the episode is coming up. And even though I'll do the previews on the social medias, but you know, it still helps to have that notification, like boom, or especially if we do the live. When we do the live, you're like, oh, they're gonna go live, boom, and you know, they'll know, and they'll get a notification, and they can jump in and chat away with us while we run off at the mouth.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.